This is so sad. Like, when I heard the news at first, I was confused because a lot of things was going through my mind at that particular time. Before I start this video, I want to say that may God give the family of our dear Kenyan sister, Sister Irene Wajiru, the strength to bear this great loss. Indeed, it's a great loss. My fellow African in diaspora, our own sister from Kenya, a 48 years old carer in the UK, just lost her life on duty. A lady who was just simply carrying out her duty as a care assistant lost her dear precious life on duty. It is just so sad. May her soul rest in perfect peace. My name is Joanne and I'm based here in the UK. Subscribe if you are new, and for my old subscribers, thank you so much. Before I go further, there will be a link in the description box. Should in case you want to support the family of our dear late sister Irene, click on the link to support the family, because I heard the family are trying to organize some finance to see how they will be able to sort our funeral. But according to the news, our dear sister Irene, she was working as a live-in carer. We all know live-in carers, you go, you can stay for probably 4 days, 5 days, or sometimes some go as far as staying up to 2, 3, 4 weeks before they go home for break. This sister only relocated to the UK 2 years ago with her lovely 2 sons. You know, when I saw these photos of herself and the 2 boys on arrival at the airport, it broke my heart, to be honest. She came to the UK with her sons, 2 children, and then she also had 2 twins that she left back home with a family member. So she's been trying all possible means to bring the other 2 kids, and she only secured visa for them recently, and they arrived the UK. This is so sad. She has not even spent time with them. It's just too sad. She hasn't spent time with these beautiful, lovely, adorable kids of ours. She was working, and she said after, probably when she will be on her holiday, on her break, she will come home to her children that just came from Kenya to join her and the other boys. Mind you, this is a very hard-working single mother of 4. According to the news, her husband left her. She decided to pick her bits and pieces to move on with her life. It's not the end of the world. Relocated to the UK. Fast forward 2 years later, she went to work on that fateful day. She has been working with this young man of 30 years old. According to the news, he has some mental problems, some mental disorder. Please, if you are a carer, you are a support worker, and most of the time, you know, you work as a lone worker and you are working with someone who has mental disorder, please make sure there is risk assessment for you and for that client as well before going to that service user. Because if you are working as a lone worker, it's more dangerous when you work as a lone worker with someone with mental health issue, unlike when you work with a colleague. Sometimes it can be very challenging when you're working with someone, but it is more challenging and dangerous when you work as a lone worker with that service user. So on that fateful day, she has finished her job as normal in the morning. You know, companies in the morning, you know, your agency or your company will call you or call the phone of the house to see how everything is going. And according to the news, they put a call through that morning. Nobody picked. The phone wasn't answered. They called Irene. She didn't pick up her phone. And then they became worried. Only for them to raise alarm. The police got there, broke into the house. Irene was found dead on the floor with a young man sitting by her, holding an object that he must have used to smash Irene. This is a very, very sad one. She was rushed to the hospital. The doctors, they tried to resuscitate to see, but it was just too late. It was just too late. As you watch this video, the African community here in the United Kingdom is in mourning. This is so sad. It is so sad. For someone to die on duty, it is just too sad. The The worst thing that can happen to that young man is he will be charged, or it might not even be charged because he's mentally unstable. They might just say, oh, he's not feeling well, he's not with his right senses when this happened, he's mentally disturbed. I just want to advise our brothers and sisters, those of us that are in the UK already, if you are new or if you are planning to relocate to the UK, please take this seriously. If you want to work as a carer here in the UK, please be very, very careful. You see, this care job is a very delicate one. It is a very delicate one. I know some people just see it like, oh, I'll just go there, make a cup of tea, give them their wash, do probably a little bit of house chores. It's way more than that. It's way more than that. May I so rest in perfect peace. There will be a link in the description box, to support the family of Irene, to see her, they can organize a funeral. This is so sad. Now we don't know what is going to happen to the children of Irene, because our 4 children are in the UK already. Will the UK government or the UK Home Office ask them to leave, since the person that is their sole sponsor is no longer alive? I don't know how that works, but I pray that God will comfort the family and also be with the children that Irene has left behind. No one should go through such thing. No family should go through such. It is very, very sad. It is very disturbing. Sometimes when you're working with people with mental challenges, I know there is no manual on how to prevent uncertainty, but sometimes we can be able to avoid it. For me, I would say that the death of Irene, I can't say is avoidable or unavoidable, but may also rest in perfect peace. I think agencies can do better. If you know you have a package that involves mental health challenge, you should do a proper risk assessment before sending your staff down to such service user, because anything can happen. Sometimes they don't even know what they are doing. At the end of the day, someone has lost their life and there's nothing they will do about it. They will just say, oh, he has a mental issue, he's mentally disturbed. May I so rest in peace. Bye bye.